Hi guys, I'm Nama, and you might notice that I look a little bit different today because I decided to put on some makeup. I was feeling myself and I thought, why don't you put makeup because I'm going to make a video anyway for you. Uh, and by the way, this lipstick is so beautiful. This is perfect for colder months, and in Jakarta we have no winter, absolutely, but it's been raining a lot lately. And yeah, so I thought this is the right moment to wear dark lipsticks. And by the way, it's Max Diva. This video is not about that at all. I'm actually going to talk about my new book addictions, which are Pulang by Lila S. Hudori and Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I'm going to talk about Wonder first because, in my opinion, Wonder is definitely lighter than this one. This book is about August Pullman, who was born with a condition that makes his face, I wouldn't say deformed because it's not very nice, but he has a condition that makes his face different, and just he explained it to be scary. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. So August is 10 years old. He has never been to normal school before, and he was homeschooled by his mother his whole life, and his mother one day decided to enroll him to a normal school with classmates, with moving classes and everything like that. And at first he wasn't ready and he hated it with a passion. Uh, but August is a strong boy. He was also very smart. He was he's so funny and he managed to make friends not because people felt sorry for him. In fact, he had friends who bullied him for his condition and deformity. This book is also telling you a lot about friendship and family. As I told you, R.J. Palacio made all the characters explain the story based on from their own perspective. So it's a first person perspective from all the characters in the book. I'm sorry, it was my phone. Vocabulary wise, this book isn't very heavy because I think the author wants the book to be enjoyed by different groups of people, from children to adults to college students like I am. So yeah, if you have the time, just pick this book up because this book is really, really, really good. It makes you feel like, I don't know, it makes you feel like a different person. I don't know, this is just, it's amazing how children can be so strong and so affectionate and just so understanding. Moving on, and the last book I'm going to talk about is Pulang, or Homecoming in English, by Lila S. Hudori. This book is a story about an exile named Dimas Suryo, along with his colleagues. They plan to go to Santiago to report on a conference. Uh, but in the middle of the journey, they got stuck in Paris, France, because they lost their citizenship. Uh, the beginning of the story is in 1965. If you are Indonesian, you are familiar with Gerakan 30 September PKI. In English, it's the 30th September movement of Indonesian Communist Party. A long name. And at that time, people who are accused of being supportive or a part of the Indonesian Communist Party was captured, and they were later put in prison. They were tortured and they were killed. They were held just because they were accused of, but there's no absolute proof that the accusations was true at all. Masurio and his friends were one of those people, and when they lost their citizenship, they were confused of what are we going to do now? We have no family, absolutely no money, and we can't speak French. So so they were struggling in France, and eventually Dimas married a French woman named Viviane Devereux. I don't know, I don't speak French, but I'm trying to pronounce her name for you. It's Deveraux. So I suppose it's Devereux, Viviane Devereux. You have to go and grab this book because it tells you a story about the struggle of an exile in a totally different condition. There are a lot of books about exiles, the movement of Indonesian Communist Party in 1965, but this one is different because like I said, it's got a lot of drama, but it's not too much. It's not too exaggerative, and I just think this book is interesting. And I want to talk to you about Surat dari Praha. In English, it is Letters from Prague, and the movie has almost the exact same plot as Pulang by Lila S. Hudori, which is completely shocking because I was thinking if Pulang is brought to the screen, I would be so like happy, and I believe it would attract a lot of audience because just how amazing Lila S. Hudori describes the environment and how the characters look like, what they smell like, their minds, and also the environment of the place the story is taken is just amazing. Please, someone out there, directors, producers, make a movie based on this book because it would be amazing. I would watch it multiple times. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Again, these books are called Wonder by R.J. Palacio and Pulang or Homecoming by Lila S. Hudori. These books are really great. I finished this in less than 2 weeks because I was so busy and they were so good. So many books, so little time. So that's all for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!